zero, pago a jingle e 1 milhão na minha cama. A dela macio, ela vai que seja o forte. Essa sem pegar shot, ela vai dar morte.
Welcome guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to properly set up your controls for PUBG Mobile. Setting up your control in this game is more complicated since you have multiple different options. This guide will help you understand each and every one and to choose best from them, which will help you to get those chicken dinners more often. This guide will be comprised of these topics. So let's get started. First of all, if you are a non-gyroscope player, then you have to shift to the claw to be better at this game, as with 2 fingers you cannot aim and simultaneously control the recoil properly. Also, shifting to the claw will increase your movement speed drastically, as now you have more finger to press buttons at the same time, which will help you to take down enemies faster and easily. But this is not the case with the players using the gyroscope, as gyroscope works like the mouse for them. They just have to use their fingers for the movements. So they can rely on the basic layout too. But if you want speed in your gameplay and wanted to do some crazy movements to win every fight against your enemy, you have to shift to the claw. This will lead you to play this game at full extent. And you will be pro in no time. I think 3-finger claw is not that effective, as your right thumb still have lots of things to do, but mainly it suppresses when you are in mid-range fights, as the opening scope is not that fluent in this, as you are controlling it with that same thumb from which you are aiming and controlling the recoil. We are here to be pro. So why to compromise this important aspect which can be overcome by just adding 1 finger? That's why we will mainly discuss 4 and 5-finger claw in this video, for both gyro and non-gyro players. Before we begin, there is a thing that you have to do to make the best out of it. Go to the PUBG settings and set your scope and lean to hold, which will help you to do the complex movement without choking at all. This will not work for non-gyro players. Let us start with the 4-finger claw first, as it is the most convenient and easy to master, and it is the most commonly used claw as well, because you can do any movement with this controls without choking at all. These are the best 4-finger claw for both gyro and non-gyro players. This claw will help you to get speed in your gameplay. It works best in mid and long range fights. But suppress in close range, as you have to crouch or prone from your thumb from which you are aiming or controlling the recoil if you are a non-gyro player. This claw is enough for gyro players, as they can do any kind of movement with this controls by practicing. It is easy to master and it is best layout for sniping and especially for quick scopes, as you can see here. It is not good in close combats, as your right thumb has lots of thing to do for movements in close fight, which will decrease your reaction time. Now I will show you the best claw of PUBG Mobile for both gyro and non-gyro players, as per my perspective. It is the Chinese 5-finger claw inspired by Chinese Pro Tier 1 player Yang Wanqiu. In this you have to add middle finger of your left hand as a new finger. It will significantly increase your close and mid-range fights. This claw will help you to get better reflexes, but after too much practice, as it is very hard to master, and it takes time to get convenient with it. So don't get frustrated or lose hope when you just started to use it, and do practice of it, as it is worth it. Even I shift back to my old claw so many times when I tried it in the start, but after that I make my mind to do this whatever it takes. Firstly, it is the best claw for close combats due to the positioning of the button which favors close range movement. Secondly, it increases your reaction time significantly after building the muscle memory. First of all, it is hard to master and needs lots of practice to get used to it. Also, it badly affects your long-range fight, mainly sniping and single fire, as you cannot get accuracy and speed like thumb with your middle finger, as you can see. But this problem can be overcome just by placing one fire button on thumb as shown here. And use this button wisely, as follows. As we all know that by increasing fingers, reflexes increases as well. But the thing that all of us don't know is by adding more fingers you are increasing the complexity of your game, and an intense moment, and especially in competitive scenario you will choke. And moreover, more you add the fingers, more your thumb will get locked, and in result you will choke in movements and aim. Lastly, the most important point for gyro player is that by increasing the number of fingers you will not able to use your gyroscope at full extent, as your hands will get locked. So, at last I just want to say that, in my perspective, 5-finger claw is enough, and it is the best layout for PUBG Mobile among all, because of its effectiveness and completeness. Next video will be full of drills to master your controls, so hit the bell notification on to master your control and be a pro. I hope you liked the video. If you did, then don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys next time.